For the first time in a couple of years, I am back as a full-time driver in PSGL as we pick up the league racing content once again. WR is on a bit of a hiatus, an extended break, so that will return in a few weeks' time. So in the meantime, we're going to be doing PSGL full-time, and also they're going to overlap for a period of time, so there'll be plenty of league racing content on the way doing PSGL and WOR. Now, one thing to note, apologies for the exposure. It's just a t-shirt, because if I do this, it kind of regulates, but then if I do this, I go like a ghost. So yeah, no black t-shirts in future for reference. That aside, we're going to talk about the new season, guys. We've got the calendar now on screen. To be fair, I'm not too fussed. You know, there's good tracks, bad tracks. We'll figure it out along the way and do a decent job. We go to Australia first. Decent track. I enjoy Australia, both the old and the new layout, so it should be fun. We're racing in the Red Bull alongside Boba as my teammate, so it should be fun. And let's get into it. New season, like, subscribe. Let's try and smash over 1,000 likes for the return of league racing with PSGL, and let's get into qualifying. So here we are, a new season, as you've seen in the intro, driving the Red Bull for this one, and we are at Australia, a track which I haven't league raced on properly on this game yet, and it's something new to me. Now, I do actually quite enjoy the new Australia, and it seems to suit me as well, so time trial practice went well. Ah, damn it. However, our first lap hasn't, as we invalidate. This was actually my first online, non-TT lap, so the grip's a bit different, the car grip's a bit different, and just the way the battery gets deployed also is a bit different. Now, we did a banker, invalid, 15.7. That was a very low-key first online lap. What's P1?
0.7.
So we have that reference, basically a second quicker. My personal best from time trial was a 14.6. Theoretical personal best 5. So we can go a second quicker, depending on if we get the lap right. And I do feel comfortable.
Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining.
Just a question of if the lap comes together or not. Now, so far on the second attempt, we're about a tenth and a bit, say a tenth up at the point where we invalidated last time, so it's an okay start. It's still not particularly great, setting a 26.2 in the first sector, getting loose midway through turn 6 there, so a pretty scruffy start to the lap on that first section so far. Now then, taking a breather down the back straight as we prepare the tricky chicane. I struggled with this all throughout practice. It's in theory flat, but I just wasn't quite able to either go flat, or if I do go flat, I have a snap or bottom out on the curb or make a mistake. Either way, pushing on. We're starting to find a little bit of lap time now though, as we're 3/10 up, making our way into the last few corners of the lap. Penultimate corner, getting it down to the apex, quickly back on the gas as we open it up around the last corner. DRS to the line, and we're going to go 4/10 quicker, 4.5 tenths quicker over the line. So we'll take that for a second attempt. Still quite a bit more in that. First sector isn't particularly great. The second half of the lap was okay after the turn 6 onto the back straight, but the first part of that wasn't great.
Yeah, that left right you have to take it flat. Do not break into though.
Yeah, I will next time. I just wanted to get a lap on the board.
I'll just, if it doesn't look good, I'll just tell you to bail in sector 3.
So Leroy there giving us the reminder that we have to take that chicane flat. So
5 minutes. There are 5 minutes remaining of this session.
third attempt, getting it off to a decent start as we cut turn 1 a little bit there. Could have definitely cut some more, but we do carry good momentum. Down towards turn 3, braking at the black box, down to 3rd gear, trying to keep the throttle on as we now feather it through 4. Good first sector though, really, really good first as we go a 10.5 up on our previous PB, so a 26.0 at the split. Through turn 6, not getting loose this time, but we did lose a little bit on the exit, but we do find another little chunk of time. We bleed a little bit of lap time here, using the battery slightly differently on this one, as we know the time to find is going to be through here. So into the chicane we go. Damn it.
Up to you if you want.
I've got time, I think.
Yeah, you do.
Now, this was cutting it fine for 4 runs in this session, but we've actually got time to finish this, so we're going to continue. Albeit, it's not really the improvement I was hoping for, as we're basically only a 10th up. And we're not really anywhere near a 14, which is what I was hoping for in this. I can make it back.
Yeah.
Oh, that chicane is doing me in, man. The chicane is what's stopping me from getting a 14 right now. So at the moment, I think a perfect chicane gets us into the 14s, and there's a few other bits of time here and there in the last sector. So, lap underway, final attempt, turn 1. We're going to go for the cut. The car rides the curb beautifully as the checkered flag drops, and we're already half a tenth up. We brake at the black box down to 3rd gear. We get a beautiful late apex, and it gives us a lovely run out of 4, and we just tap the curb through 5, and we are nearly a tenth up in the first, going purple in sector 1. Oh no! Oh.
No. Your first was nuts.
Oh mate, the car's got loose on me. Oh well, instead P17. To be fair, 2nd place was on, man. And it's a real shame because I actually messed up the chicane after that again. If I could just do a reasonable chicane, there's like a 10th or a 10th and a half there, and I was a 10th, well 1.8 tenths up on the back straight. So I reckon there was an easy 3.5 tenths in the lap. I reckon a very high 7, low 8 was doable. I think somewhere around P5 could have been possible. And then there's a big gap between 1st and 2nd. So also on a perfect lap, I reckon 2nd place was not out the question. Pace was there. Really, really happy for single lap pace. Just a shame we couldn't put it together when it mattered. Even with 4 runs, I just struggled to have that finesse to get the lap all together. Either way, encouraging signs. We've got good pace. So we'll take it into the race. Hopefully, we can try and fight back and run a decent race. So let's get into it and let's see how the season opener goes. Man, look at that exposure regulation. Oh my god, that looks so much better.
Fuel, Gabriel went 30.3. He's a lap over.
And he's from pole, right?
Yeah.
So it's probably even a bit less than that.
Yeah, so you can probably run into the less than a lap, maybe.
I'm gonna go 0.8.
Yeah, 0.8 will be safe.
Long race. Right. Let's get to work. New season, 5 lights on, hard tyres to start, and we do not get underway. Bogged down, damn it. Decent reaction, initial launch okay, but we just kind of lost the revs and lost acceleration. Now, a few medium runners around us here, not really ideal for us. Worst possible start. So we're not going to fight this particularly hard. You can't win a race in the first corner, and we kind of dug our own grave by getting that bad start. So we're just going to take a back seat. There's a lot of medium runners here, to be fair, so that could get interesting. Right now, our main rival is going to be Sammy in the kick on the same compound as us, who overtakes Sasha Neeb in the Williams around the outside. Yes, he does. We're going to think about having a look instead. Sasha panic brakes, loses the back end, possible contact. Don't think he got any damage from that, but he's on the back foot as we try to pressure here, using battery onto lap number 2.
Okay, top 3 on mediums, 6th on mediums, 10th on mediums, 15th, 17th, and 19th on mediums. The rest are all
almost half the field then.
Yeah, so the pace at the front will be fast for like 8 laps, I think.
So we'll bear that in mind as we go for the lunge into turn 3. Side by side, but we don't quite get the traction in between 3 and 4, and we have to just fall in behind and again just sit behind Sasha for the time being. I'm torn. I'm quicker than this guy, but he's on medium, so surely he should pick it up.
The thing is, these medium runners will start to overheat.
What lap do you reckon? Like around lap 8?
Around lap 4.
Because also I don't want to go too mad trying to overtake medium runners, because they're just going to undercut me when they box for hards inevitably, and then we just get back in front and have to overtake them again.
So P10, Larry, he's on medium, so he might bottleneck all these hard runners.
So that's kind of the situation. Nothing really happened in the initial laps. Everyone was kind of behaving. But now, around lap 6, those on mediums just started to suffer a little bit. So we're going to try and have a lunge here at Sasha, getting a run out of the chicane. We got up the inside, that curb. I hate that curb on the inside, man. It's not your friend. Definitely not. And not the ideal place to be. We try and again have a look. No, okay, never mind. But it backfires at the penultimate corner there. No more room. Oh my god. What has happened here?
Yeah, they will crash. That is.
Oh my god.
Okay, clear. There's been an incident on track.
Is that
Officials
one
aren't
of those?
looking to
One of
push
those
the
has
safety car
damage.
right now, just be
Okay.
careful.
Sorry, if these top 4 medium runners can get in, then the race is done from the top 4.
Yep. Wow.
Oh, only two pit.
Everyone else behind the mediums is pitting, and they're benefiting from it.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until we get the green flags. VSC ending. Wait for the greens.
If they'll just be switched, I think they've got damage. They won't make it to the end on mediums. No way.
Alright, well, I'm still 12th. I'm quite far back. I've got no DRS. I'm a little bit in no man's land, unfortunately. Just going to drive my own race.
Just do consistent laps and get any warnings. Be fine. Okay, P6 on hards has a penalty.
Okay, good.
Oh yeah, you're gonna catch this.
It's just my battery. I'm using it a lot.
Yeah, if you can push through sector 1 and sector 3, you might catch them. Sector 2, where they got DRS, is going to be impossible to catch them through there.
Now that VSC has made things really interesting in a bad way for us this race because we're completely solo. Let's hope they don't magically start behaving after this lap. Now we've actually done a good job. For a track with 4 DRS zones, we're actually catching, and the gap does go below 2 seconds to Marcel Bielga ahead. Medium runners in.
Yeah.
1 stays out.
Yeah, Gabriel stayed out.
So now it's going to be mostly hard runners in front, so that worries me. Oh, that wasn't a good turn 1. Because I fear, once it's all hard runners, and the slow medium runners are out of the way, they're going to start to equal out, and they're going to start to drive well and behave. So we're kind of, our window is shortening here in terms of when to catch these guys. Wait. First sign the tyres letting go of that. They're starting to behave, unfortunately.
Right, Gabriel pit.
They're battling, I think. Oh, they've gone single file again. Damn it. Unfortunately, it's just not working out. The last of the medium runners pit in the form of Gabriel. And now we're also just starting to struggle on our tyres, so we can't push anymore.
P2 has a pen as well.
Okay. Who's it?
Kuba.
Right. I've got 43 left rear.
Yeah, I'd say box. Just try and get back in with these lot.
We basically spent all those laps just trying to stay somewhat within undercut range of the cars ahead.
3 of them pit. It's up to you, go.
Yeah, I'm going for it. Can't see the pit entry. My placement on the board is not ideal. That was a good pit entry though. I think I gained some time there. They were quite slow on entry.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
So, medium tyres on, and this is essentially an undercut to get back into the train, back into the race, and in the fight for points.
Yeah, and that other group who haven't pitted are battling, so this is good.
I'll use everything here just to try and see if I can close in. So, full battery burn over the line, and there is a couple of cars at pit exit as we go purple in sector 3. It's going to be tricky. The gap's going to be around a second. We need this turn 6 to get close. Oh, that was a huge turn 6. I needed that.
Yeah, you're back in now, so.
I'm out of juice though. Got to try and clutch up in the last sector. Oh my god. Oh, okay. So, more cars leaving the pits, and this will reform the train. I tried to have a look here, but the gap closes. Don't have DRS here, so I'm going to just
Oh yeah, top 5 are all hards.
use this as a chance to reset a little bit.
Yeah, just sit back, recharge for a bit. P10, 12, 13 and 14 all have pens.
Okay. I haven't even got a warning yet, so. Oh my god, mate. I'm not going to burn. I'm not going to fall into that trap. What an idiot.
Green flag.
Great. Out of DRS again.
What is he doing?
Bro just gave up. Left me without DRS. Now Sasha Neeb blew himself up. Not too sure there, but either way we've gained a place. Catching now. Just can't seem to make any charge progress whenever I get something happens and I just get done over.
Okay, Diego, who was 8 or 6. He disconnected. He was a hard runner, so
Okay. Good.
he'll get munched up now because he's just joined back.
Yeah, I can see him. There he is. Not enough for me to clear him, but actually, okay, so he's just taking control literally right now. So again, I'm unlucky there with the timing. I'm not going to get to clear him, but now we do catch up to the train, and we're back in the mix. We're behind Diego, who of course had this connection issue, and he's on old hard. So we are going to go for the lunge into 3, but we do get it a bit wrong, a bit deep. I hate the contact model in this game, man. Hit someone side on, and you still end up missing out, losing out. Okay, cheers. Can I just not get that short end of the stick on like everything today? Now contact between Kuba Treziak and Leonardo Tonelliato, which gives us a couple of places, and now we see Diego out of battery. He lost contact with the train partly because of that contact with me the lap before, so he was exposed. So we go through on the tyres with the battery, and we're now P10 with the car ahead having a 3-second time penalty. We're on points. So P10 right now?
Yeah, with Giovanno's pen. Your P10.
Oh wow. Tyres are very second hand to be doing that. We all should be in that struggle phase now.
I think you're quicker than these lot.
Yeah, maybe. I wasn't slow in time trial, right? Just to qualify, and I made the mistake of the chicane. It's just...
I don't think you'll get any overheating that these lot are.
Wow. I'm tempted to move my brake bias forward by a click. Keep the rears in check. I think the best bet is just wait until the end, right? You can't pull away and break DRS here. It's impossible.
No, it's not possible.
Just try and manage the tyres a little bit to the end. 38 left rear now. So this is pretty much now a phase where we have to wait to the end as Marcel gets overtaken by Linus.
Don't think Marcel has a lot of battery.
Yeah. He's trying to charge everywhere. He did use a lot of battery, Marcel, to defend from Donovan, but Linus still got through. So Marcel is a bit low, and you saw him flashing there. He's flashing again. We're going to just quickly go for the snipe up the inside. It's a bit of a timid lunge, as we've had contact before this race by trying to go up the inside, and it hasn't really worked. So a bit of a timid overtake attempt, but we're going to keep the pressure on all the way through this turn 6 section. Do you know how these tyres are?
His tyres are the same as yours.
So it's basically fair game, and he's flashing, so he has no battery left. So we're going to go straight through with our advantage and take position. So we're now up to 9th with a couple more cars ahead, hopefully looking at a decent points finish in this.
3 cars ahead are on the same as well. Oh no, sorry, two cars.
So that's kind of a status, and we're now going to go to the end with no cuts because things are going to get interesting. Molnar with 3 seconds as he gets overtaken by Linus means we're currently net 8th. Also up ahead, the battle for, I believe, a podium has been caught. I think something's happened, but more cars have joined this fight. So this is now a battle for the podium on the last lap. What's going on here? These front lot had an issue.
That's Ray's. He's the hard runner. Oh, they're doing DRS games. That's what they're doing.
Oh my god. Pick your poison, pick your line. Strap yourselves in, folks. This is going to be a spicy last lap already. The DRS game's in effect, and it's getting busy on track. We go up the inside of Gabriel Quintino here, and we're now just pushing Linus along.
Oh, Race has damage.
I've been hitting the rear. I can't do anything. I'm literally pushing the car in front, and I'm getting hit from behind. Like, there's just nothing I can do.
That's not your fault. I think Race has damage, by the way.
And it's still kicking off. I've got no battery, so we let Gabriel go. He's also probably in a better time than me at this stage. I can't tell I've got rear end damage. My car feels super unstable. Gabriel went super long on those mediums in the first hit, so he's going to have really good hards now. We're getting challenged by Diego on those hards as well, so those hard runners are coming back at us now. My car feels broken. I don't know if I've got diffuser damage or anything, but I don't think there is, but the car just feels horrific. Oh, kick the grass. What's going on?
Now we can fight.
Well, it's just going bonkers, and it's going to be a run to the line. Is my car broken? Oh my god.
I think that's tyres. That's what that is.
Oh, mate. I'll take that.
There we go, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. On screen you're going to have the final race results from that one. A really good race. Not sure if there'll be any post-race penalties. Yeah, about that. Unfortunately, we did receive a penalty post-race. There's a big difference between WR and PSGL. WR does not have pit lane rules per se. PSGL does. And one, I forgot about these. And two, I didn't think someone would actually watch a replay of the race back to, get me done, but someone did. And unfortunately, you can see we've been done as we crossed the yellow line on pit entry, which did result in a 1 penalty point and 5-second time penalty. Now, there was a few cars with penalties crossing the line, but the issue is we were all so close together that unfortunately that 5-second penalty is going to relegate us from a P7 points finish to not scoring any points at all, as we now jump into the confirmed results. Definitely a really good race for us. Great pace. Qualifying also was pretty decent. I just kept on messing up the chicane, but had we not messed up the fast chicane, we could have actually had a decent quali as well. So I do think I was quick around here. It was a good track for me, and the setup worked well. So generally, everything was on the money. So no complaints. Decent points to start off, and we go to Code next for round 2. In the meantime, guys, like the video, subscribe. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let's try and smash over 1,000 likes for the return of PSGL. And yeah, as always, a big shout out to the members of the channel for supporting the content and the videos. Also, check out the 2 videos on screen if you haven't seen them already, and I'll see you guys in the next one very soon. Links down below to all my channel partners, content, equipment, and you guys, I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Ciao.